Hello everyone, it is Debbie from Australia. I'm here with my September 24 cross stitch update. I have finished this video 4 times and each time I ruin the ending and I'm just not up to cutting and fixing it, so we're going to try one last time. I did start at 9 o'clock. It is now 12 in the morning. Yes. Okay, September. I worked on 7 projects, 1 start, 1 finish, and I completed 23,801 stitches for the month. Of those 7 stitches, you had your start and your finish. I have only got 3 whips to show you because you got a preview in my August video. I showed you the 2 at the Mets and the Little Sheep Virtues. They were actually part of my September stitching, but they got included because I was trying to be proactive and ready, but they got included in the August video, so you've already seen them, so I won't show you again. My finish for September from Park Hopper Bart is the Robin Hood sampler. I first saw this on Julie at Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World's YouTube and had to go looking for it because, as I've probably said over and over again, the animated Robin Hood is my favourite Disney movie. The flowers around the side are supposed to be white. Other than that, I love it. I think it will become a project bag. It's being done on 40 count Misty Blue. I started it on the 3rd of July 22 and finished it on the 7th of September 24. Before and after. So I had to finish the trees, do the foxes. I undid the yellow flowers in the one little bouquet that I had there and did them white. And if I go back, there were, I don't know how clearly you'll see them, there were specialty stitches on the wreath as you went around, and those ones I did white. They're all supposed to be white because I think it's a wedding sampler, but it is absolutely lovely. So that was my finish. My start for September was after seeing Erin from Stitch with Hoops Instagram page and saw her working on her project of Nora Corbett's Monkshood. I've had this for ages and ages and really love it. Always have. All my favourite colours. This fabric won't come up as it is, but it is 32 count Fairy Clouds by Under the Hedgerow Fabrics. It is showing very grey. It shows a bit more blue when you get it out here. It's actually lilac with lilac and pink splotches on it. And it's been with this project since it was given to me as a very kind gift from Sydney Stitcher Sharon, and it was just seems to go with this project. In the photo that I'll show you in a minute, you'll actually see a close representation of the colours. She's so sweet. She's going to have a lot of bling. And I think I've done roughly the top half. So I can show you her against the finished project. So I've got a lot of blue. Finish her dress. I know I always should start at the bottom. Because it's always the biggest. But I enjoy her so much, I don't think it's going to be an effort to finish her off. She's lovely. On to the whips. Those that watch me regularly. Challenge for the year is to finish that top shelf. I'm working in the section over here. Next month I will try and put an actual photo in so it's a bit clearer for everyone. There we go. Just takes a while. There's so many colours in it. And it's going to leave us again. This is Heaven and Earth design, the only one I'll ever do. Super size, max colours, stitch in time, artwork by Aimee Stewart. And I got a fair bit done in September. I started this project in January 2019. I just haven't given it the time it deserves. This year I've concentrated to doing a minimum of 7 days in a month. And I only have to complete that section there and it will be done. So a couple of months and I think it will be done. And if I do get it finished before January, I'm going to go back to the start again. And I'll start the next shelf. My daughter has made it quite clear. She's waiting on this one, but she's going to have a long wait. Before and after. As you can see, I've got a fair bit done in September. Sorry, I just had a coughing fit, but I have learned how to pause now. So I think another couple of good months will get me close to a finish, but it should definitely be done by the end of the year, which will be amazing for me anyway. Okay, next whip is the Emerald Mermaid. Are you going to show up properly? It's really funny. All these times I did get it to come up one time, and I was very pleased with myself. But all these other, you get the general gist of it. I've got a picture here soon. I concentrated on the skin, which I'm doing 1/1. This is being done on 32 count Opal Dark Side of the Moon from Calico Cascades in Australia, and I started this on the 30th of September 2023. I think I've got one more colour in the skin to do, and then I've only got 2/2 stitches from then on in the beads. Before and after. And against the final project. So once the 1/1's done, it's not going to take me long to get the rest of it done. Okay, the last whip I've got to show you, I think we're only up to 8 minutes, is Gone to Pieces from Long Dog Samplers. I have changed up the colours in this one. This is being done on 40 count Platinum from Zweigert. This month, or September, I pulled out the pale green that I'd started and put the darker teal in, and added a little bit of black when I was finished with that. I started this on the 14th of March 2023, and I'm using Silks for You Black Silk 070. I'm well and truly over 50%. It's one that when you sit down and do it, you just do all the black, and then you can just come back and just fill in the gaps with the colour. I did have this pink, and if I bring you closer, it is a different pink to the one above. It's paler, but it was far too close. So I think I'm going to go for a pale blue here. And when you see, I'll show you the before and after. So the before and after, you can only just see the pale green that was in there, and I've taken all that out and put the teal green in. But when I go across to where it's compared to the finish, I am using the same grey as up the top. I'm using a slightly lighter yellow in the yellow that's up the top, but the other colours I've mixed them up a bit differently than what's showing on the pattern. 10 minutes, not bad. I'll quickly go through some goodies. These are this week's dye works. They range from Snowflake to Spumani. Obviously I've still got a fair few to go. I purchased from Lucaress a bouquet of peonies. Absolutely beautiful. I sent away for them over to Europe to get it. Only to find the next time I got the Australian book, the Fox collection, Lucaress kit was in there. I think I only would have saved a little bit of postage. I still would have had to pay some postage. Now, there is a group in Tasmania called the Sassy Devils, and they do, or have been doing, sassy pouches. They pick a theme, you pay, and you get a surprising lot of items. In this last one there were 9 items. They're all individually wrapped, so it's just like Christmas. You could go one by one, but I opened them all up as I went. This will be their last one for a while, but I had to show you. Those of you who have young children will know Bluey, Bandit, Bluey, Bingo, and Chili the Mum. Some of the things that were in there was a individual Silks for You in a variegated blue. There was tapestry needles, a really cute needle minder, a lovely scissor fob. From Fiddlesticks AU, there was a pattern for real life. And that's Bluey and her sister Bingo. The cutest little handmade cards. Must have taken a while. I think that's Mum and Dad. Chili and Bandit. Dad's the blue one. And the cutest thing of all things, look at this. A Bluey Bicky. Cookie. They are so cute. Australian people, if you're interested, these came from Jen's Kitchen. And the details are there. Right there. I've got to get it straight on, I found out. Come on. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Come on. I will put the details below because, of course, and I'm not starting the video for the 100th time. It's not going to focus. I'll put the details below. I'll put it there so I remember. The 3 other things in the bag were a gorgeous project bag, beautifully made. I originally thought it was fabric. I thought they'd just given us some fabric to use. It came with a matching grime yarn and the 11 by 17 Q snap that's inside. I'm not opening it because inside is an October project. I don't want to get out of whack again. And like I said, grandkids will love it when they see this pulled out, or if I travel away with this. It's now, I can tell you, it's got the Australian flag into it, and I thought it was a bit appropriate with the bluey bits and pieces. And there we go, just over 15 minutes. I hope you're all well. I should see you in a couple of months. I've got a lot of stitching done this month because I had 2 weeks off. I had lots of plans for doing things around the house. I got some things done, but for some reason I just kept finding myself stitching. So there'll be a few more than 7 projects, I think. Anyway, take care, and I will see you next month. Quickly there, the stats. I'm down to 22 whips at the end of September. And I'll catch you later. Thank you. Bye.